There was so much in this message that was actually really heavy to chew on.
Pretty intense.
It's pretty intense, yeah.
It really is. I mean, you're just talking about people's desires, people's decisions and directions. I mean, that's kind of what makes us uniquely us. And so I think if you read our passage and you get to the end, you're like, capturing like a prisoner of war these thoughts and ideologies and illusions of our world and making them obey the anointed one. I mean, that language is just so intense, and sometimes we don't know what it means, and it really just, from best I can understand in all my study and research is that it comes down to, our desires, our decisions, and our directions, and those are sacred to us. You want to talk about sacred cows that people don't want you to deal with and touch, but we simply make the case in this message, which I stand by. If by determining my own desires, my own decisions, and my own directions save my life, improve my life, and save the world, it would have by now. It would have by now.
It would have worked.
And I simply argue that by following those impulses all on our own, it oftentimes leads us to a very lonely, isolated place where the people we love the most are hurt the most.
What do you say to people who are dealing with a unmet expectation, particularly in the area of their life where a good desire is desired? Does that make sense? I want this. I know that God wants me to have this, but I don't have it. What do you say to that person?
Which I think is a real situation that everybody has been in. Not that we specifically deal with this in this sermon, but we can deal with it right here, right now. And I'd say a couple of things. First of all, nature instructs us on this. The seedling will tell us a story if we'll let it. You can plant a seed in the ground, water it for days, and think to yourself, absolutely nothing is happening. Literally nothing. There's so much in nature like that. And then overnight, boom, the seedling, sprouts, and now you're like, oh, it worked. And I think that, to me, nature teaches us so much about the way of God. And I think there is a lot that God does that we can't see, and that is, quote unquote, in the secret place. It's in the hidden place. It's in the unseen place. And I simply would urge people to trust, as they say in our culture, trust the process, but I would say trust his process. But I will say this, desires you've given up on, I don't know if I'd give up on them yet, because I think God can surprise you, and he's known to do that.
Well, this talk is titled When It's Actually Spiritual. You can check it out wherever you are. Happy August. Happy almost September.
Oh, my word. Almost September?
Almost September. The U.S. Open is live right now.
Live
Watch
right
tennis.
now. Please watch tennis. Ben Shelton, I love you. We're cheering for you.